Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a good day. Today's video is basically all about me trying to stan Oh My Girl. So this is gonna be like the first video of a series that's gonna be on my channel where I try to stan groups that I know not much about. I think this should be fun. I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get on with it. So going into this video, I did know about Oh My Girl through other idol groups like Twice and Luna, but other than that, I didn't really know too much about them. I didn't know most of the members except Sungi and Yua, and I knew Hyojung's face, but I didn't actually know her name. The only Oh My Girl songs that I had heard before were Bungee and Liar Liar. So basically my knowledge of Oh My Girl getting into this video was very limited, but I did want to get into them. I didn't really have many expectations going into this video, but I had a feeling that I would like them. So if I were to rank how close I was to becoming a full-out Oh My Girl stan, I would maybe say 2.5 out of 5. So the first thing I did was give myself the task of listening to all of Oh My Girl's title tracks from debut to their most recent release, non-stop. So I'll just quickly give you a rundown of my thoughts on each one. So first we have Cupid, and I think it's such a solid debut track, especially for 2015, but I can see how it easily got overshadowed. With this track, you can definitely see that they tried to stick to the trend, and it worked well. So then I listened to Closer, and I instantly really liked it because it's really soothing to listen to compared to Cupid. Also, the MV itself is less visually distracting, I guess. Like, it's not as in your face because the colors are more muted. So I think this MV is really cohesive, and I appreciate that there's some sort of storyline behind it as well. So when I had first gotten into K-pop in 2018, I was mostly listening to BTS and no other K-pop group, so I didn't really consider myself a K-pop fan or anything. But then I started listening to other K-pop groups, and Liar Liar was one of the first girl group songs that I heard, and I really enjoyed it. So as I said, I do already know this song, and my opinion of it hasn't changed. It's still catchy and fun. Also, the MV itself is really aesthetically pleasing, and I like that they used bright colors again after Closer, but in a way that feels more cohesive than in Cupid, I guess. So I'm not gonna lie to you, but on first listen, Windy Day was really confusing to listen to. Like, for the first 30 seconds, you think the song's gonna take you somewhere, and then it goes in a completely different direction, which wasn't necessarily satisfying, but it was still intriguing and interesting, and I really appreciate that kind of experimental element. Okay, so I thought that Windy Day was weird, and then I heard, what's it called? Eyeing. Like, don't get me wrong, the girls saved the song because their vocals are amazing, but I cannot really stand the, reggae guy that's there. Like, it's just not really my cup of tea. Then after that, I listened to White, and I guess the trend continues because they invited this Skull and Haha duo again. It's just so annoying because it's like, if you take the reggae people out, the song is completely fine. Like, they don't need reggae. And this time it's even worse because it's not a feature, it's a whole collab. So like, the girls don't even sing, until a whole minute in. I'm not exaggerating, an entire minute, 60 seconds, where they don't even sing, it's just this other guy singing in a fake reggae voice. Like, this dude is Korean, like 100% Korean. He is not Jamaican. Like, I don't, like, what, why? Why does he sing like that? And then, at the end of the song, he sings over them? So it's not just like him, he has his own little section at the beginning, and then the girls take the rest of the song. It's him, the girls sing, and then this, like, rapper guy comes in, whatever, and then the girls sing again, but then at the end, the reggae guy, he just won't stop, and he sings over them. So, like, you hear the girls' voices and they sound amazing, and then it's just this one guy, like, ruining it. Ugh! Like, I literally want to rip my hair out, like, ugh. Just stop with the reggae, please. And that's the most irritating bit. It's the fact that the girls are doing just fine, but they're collabing with this guy that's destroying the song. It needs to end. Fortunately for me, Colouring Book was next, which meant that the torture was over. Now, with this song, we can finally hear Oh My Girl on their own without somebody else ruining their song. And honestly, I love this track. I really, really do. It's so fun as an MV concept. The whole time, I felt like I was in a picture book. And, like, how fun is it that they got to have a paint fight in their own MV? It just looks so fun, and it really brought me so much joy. Secret Garden is so magical, and personally I think that I really enjoy their slower tracks a lot. Maybe this is probably because their vocals are heavenly. Like, I realized that I really enjoyed listening to them sing. The MV itself is also really beautiful. It's so pretty, and I think the whole MV just feels like coming home or something. Like, I know that sounds really cliche, I guess, but it just, you know, when you're listening and watching to that MV, you just feel so warm inside, and I love it. Okay, Banana Allergy Monkey is the funniest thing, but like not in a way that I'm ridiculing them. It's just funny. Like, it doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's the whole point. And honestly, it's so addictive. I think it's the catchiest song ever. Like, by the time it was finished, I wanted to listen to it again, but obviously I couldn't really because I was doing a whole MV binge. But anyways, like, I was ready to learn the dance moves and everything. Like, I caught myself doing it this morning. The entire MV just feels like some sort of fever dream, and I'm so here for it. It's so wacky and weird, and honestly, that just screams perfection to me, so... Okay, so the next title track was Remember Me. So I didn't even know that I had heard this song before, but I remember when it came out, I think, and I must have given it a listen because I remember it now. I think the first time I heard it, like way back when, I don't know, I had overlooked this song, but after having listened to their other title tracks, like in a row, I definitely appreciate this song more because Oh My Girl has their own kind of sound that they go back to. So I think that I had to kind of get a more holistic view of their title tracks and like what the Oh My Girl sound is before understanding how to compute Remember Me. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but I'm basically trying to say that I like Remember Me more after having heard their other title tracks. And I think by this point, by the time they released Remember Me, they had completely got down the Oh My Girl formula. So like you can instantly recognize Oh My Girl's style. Even though Remember Me deviates a bit from that style, it still feels like what an Oh My Girl title track usually sounds like. So again, with the 5th season, Oh My Girl really doubled down on their sort of style. And I really enjoyed the MV. Like, it transported me to some sort of magical land where nobody gets hurt. I liked it a lot, and I think that the 5th season is a solid track for them. I love Bungie so much. It's such a great, like, summer bop. I really love the rap part in this song. Honestly, the rap always slays in their songs. But yeah, like, again, this MV is bursting with color and life. And they play around with all these weird, like, camera angles and close-ups and things. And it's so fun, and when you're watching it, it's so immersive. I feel like I'm in some sort of Oh My Girl universe or something. I love it so much. I was actually sad when I finally reached Non-Stop, because it meant that I didn't have any more MVs to binge. So, you know, I was a bit bummed about that. But Non-Stop itself is really, really good. Again, it's a deviation from their trademark sound, I think, but it still feels like them. And I think that the general public will really like it. Like, they'll really enjoy this song. So if I was gonna show any Oh My Girl song to a newbie like myself at the beginning of this, I would show them Non-Stop as one of the title tracks to listen to, because I think anyone can enjoy it, even if you're not as familiar with the Oh My Girl style. The MV itself again was just amazing, and just another well thought out concept. I love that they're supposed to be like in a board game, I think, because they zoomed out at the end of the video and it was like a board game, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, an amazing end to my Oh My Girl music video marathon. So overall, I'm gonna give Oh My Girl's title tracks a grade A. And after watching some live performances, I think my favorite era would have to be Bungie. I watched Dolphin because I didn't really want to leave it out, even though it's not a title track, but still. Because I watched the video for Dolphin after having binge watched their title track MVs, it was really satisfying to watch because they used cuts from their older MVs in the past. So that was really fun, and honestly, the song is a bop. There's no other word to describe it, it's just a straight up bop. So now that we've talked about all their title track MVs, let's move on to the next segment of this video. I'm not going to pretend that I listened to the entirety of Oh My Girl's discography, but I listened to 4 albums: their debut EP, the 5th season full album, the repackage with Bungie, and the recent album Non-Stop. So although I haven't listened to all of their albums, I can still say that they have a lot of variety within their discography, which I appreciate a lot. It's also nice to see how they've grown over the years. Overall, I think it's a solid body of work. Time to choose a bias. So as I said at the start of this video, I only knew the names of like 2 members or something. But if I was gonna stan Oh My Girl, that needed to change. So I tried to learn the members' names. I can now recite them. I won't do that, but I know the members' names now, and I kind of have a grasp on their personalities. I watched a few Oh My Girl sketchbook vlog type videos, which are really nice, and they seem like really nice, funny people. So I really like them. I would not have been able to do that without the help of K-Profiles and this really cool video on YouTube by Oh My Girl Stan, which is like a whole hour of getting to know Oh My Girl and kind of the history of the group and things. Very informative, so a huge shout out to them. Another thing I ended up watching was their appearance on Idol Room, one of their appearances on Idol Room. And they're really funny. Like, I find this group really funny and entertaining. Oh My Girl does not lack variety skills at all. So if I have to say who my bias is, it would be Yua. So funnily enough, Yua was one of the members of Oh My Girl that I already knew about. I saw her dance cover of NCT 127's Kick It, and I thought she was cool. But that was like outside of the context of getting to know her with the other members of her group. Honestly, it was really hard to pick a bias, and I kind of like went through several members in my head, like all of them. I was like, okay, you could all be my bias, but I guess I just thought Yu was really cute and she cracks me up. So yeah, Yu is my bias, at least for now. I can really see why people like Oh My Girl. You know, their MVs are super unique to them and they're so special, and I feel that Oh My Girl has their own unique brand. You know, like I can't really pick a group out of the hat that feels similar to Oh My Girl. Like I mentioned earlier on in this video, I feel like they kind of transport me to this magical world of escapism, and I don't know if Oh My Girl stans also feel like that when they listen to them, but that is definitely how I feel anyway. Like, you can definitely pick out their sound and their aesthetic from a crowd, and think about how oversaturated K-pop is, you know, as a genre, and I love that they're able to stand out like that. So I appreciate Oh My Girl, and this has taught me a lot about them, which I'm really grateful for. I'm happy that I took the time to get to know them. I think if I were to say what Oh My Girl's selling points are, I would just tell them that it's everything that makes up a K-pop group, honestly. Like, everything's on point, from vocals, visuals, rapping, dancing, MV aesthetic, concepts, performances, variety skills, the entire shebang. They just do it well, and they do it so, I don't know, so uniquely and in a way that not many groups do. And from what I've learned about them, it seems that it took a while for them to be appreciated by K-pop fans. But I am happy that they're getting recognition now. And I mean, just look at these screenshots that I've taken from their MVs, because they are absolutely beautiful. You're welcome. Like, they're out here blessing our eyes and ears, like, with their vocals, with their visual, like, it's amazing. It is amazing, and I don't think that anyone's really doing it like them. They are such a well-rounded group, and I am ashamed that it took me this long to realize it, but I'm here now. I accept that, and for anyone who's watching this who doesn't know much about Oh My Girl, I insist. I definitely recommend that you check them out, because I am so glad I did. So at the beginning of this video, when I rated Oh My Girl based off of how close I was to becoming a stan with no prior knowledge of them, I gave them a rating of 2.5 out of 5. Now we've gone on the journey, I can say that Oh My Girl has a rating of 5 out of 5, because of course they do. I officially stan Oh My Girl, and you just saw me change my mind. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I love you so much. Thank you for your time, I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me if you stan Oh My Girl. Tell me if I inspired you to stan Oh My Girl through this video. I had a lot of fun making it, and I'll see you in the next one.